Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic. Who's replacing Calais Campbell? So, here's the thing, right? We've been pretty much talking a lot. If we were talking about like making a grade on defense and offense, it's been like a 70-30 split winning offense when it comes to, topics for so far this offseason. But one of the major moves that a lot of people stopped talking about almost as immediately as it had happened was the departure of one named Calais Campbell. And there was a lot of people who felt why they left or why the Ravens wanted to move on. But one thing that it will happen is it will leave a glaring hole. This defense has had problems, especially against the run when Calais Campbell is not in the game. And we're not even going to talk about what he did on special teams either, because he was absolutely amazing in blocking punts, kicks, field goals, whatever else it is. Well, not punts and kicks, but you know what I mean, like field goals. So, I was going to talk about today who could be the replacement, or is it going to be by committee? Now, the first two names that come up is Madubuike and Michael Pierce. And those are the two that's going to be looking to take the mantle, and the reins from the absence of one named Calais Campbell. And look, we're not talking about no small shoes. No. Those are some big shoes to fill. Calais almost single-handedly was the run-stopping king on this squad. And one thing Michael Pierce is yet to be able to do for a while is stay healthy. Calais, since he's been here, was pretty good at staying healthy, man. Being able to at least be available on game day. If it's on a Thursday, if it's on a Saturday, if it's on a Sunday, Calais was available. So I think that that's going to be something that needs to be addressed, especially because, remember, training camp for the Ravens started in 2 weeks. That's it. 2 weeks, training camp starts. And there's going to be a lot of questions for this team that have to be answered, especially with us going into the season thinking that we're a Super Bowl caliber team. And that's fact. You can't even argue it. When you look at what we have and what we have lost, it's like, bro, this shouldn't even be like debatable. And I was even looking at it. I'm like, bro, like Calais is gone. Marcus Peters is gone. I mean, look, the reason why I'm bringing up Calais, because even though I believe Marcus Peters is needed and I want him back, the gravity of Calais Campbell is absolutely field related. It's not even just about, like, Marcus, he brings the attitude, he brings the energy, he brings the mental. Calais was just a man amongst boys. In the defense, man amongst boys. He was consistent, reliable, outstanding. Calais Campbell, the way he's played the last 2 years, can literally play for another 2-3 years. Like, wholeheartedly. And that's being real. You know what I mean? He has all of the traits. He's big, tall, strong. I think the only problem he has now is with his back. But that's why I'm saying it's something that we have to look into. Who do you think is going to be the person to step in and fill that hole, that gaping hole? Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and I'm about to look up real quick. Justin Madubuike, right? And I'm pretty darn sure that, you know what I'm saying, his stats aren't like all worldly. Like, it's not like, oh my God, like he's great. Let me go check this out real quick. Let's see. 2020, of course, when he came. All right. So his rookie season, 10 games played, 11 tackles, 8 assisted, 19 combined, 2 tackles for losses, 1 sack. Second year, 15 games played, 23 tackles, 13 assists, 36 combined, 7 tackles for loss, 2 pass defense. Ooh. And, of course, last season, 17 games played, 26 tackles, 16 combined, 42 combined, 16 assisted, 42 combined, 8 tackles for losses, 5.5 sacks, 3 pass defense. Look, just off that, he's gotten better every single year. Every single year. So the reason why I was reading that off is because I know that that's going to be something that's going to be said in the comment section. What I'm saying is he'll have to be the playmaker now. It's one thing when you're getting that stats next to somebody that the defense has to account for. It's another whole thing where you can still get those stats and the defense is now accounting specifically for you. And if anybody is questioning what I'm talking about, do y'all remember when Juju Smith-Schuster was playing next to Antonio Brown, how good he was? I'm going to show y'all the difference because a lot of people don't recognize he went from, oh my God, he might be one of the best players in the league to, oh, he's just a really solid wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3 on most teams. And that's a crazy drop-off. Check this out. His rookie season, this is playing with Antonio Brown. With Antonio Brown, rookie season, 14 games played, 58 receptions, right? 4.1 receptions a game, 917 yards a game. That's amazing for a rookie. 15.8 yards per catch. That's a clip. 65.5 yards per game, 7 touchdowns. That's just rookie season. That's amazing. 917 and 7 touchdowns, and he played 14 games. That's amazing production. Then he ups it up the very next season, 16 games played, 111 receptions, 6.9 receptions per game, 1,426 yards receiving, 12.8 clip, 89.1 yards per game, 7 touchdowns, a 97-yard long touchdown each season. My gosh. And after that remarkable season, he never had another 1,000-yard season because that's the same time when Antonio Brown left. Now, a lot of y'all is going to say, well, injury. Well, injury would account for the year after that. But the other year, he had 128 targets, only had 831 yards. Hey! Yeah. So, and even on the Chiefs, he almost had 1,000 yards. He had 101 targets, 78 receptions, 933 yards, 12 yards in average, 58.3 yards per game, only 3 touchdowns. So that's my point when I'm talking about this. There's levels. And I think it's something that has to be rectified, especially if they don't show that they could take those reins in training camp. And the reason why is because I don't think I need to remind any Raven fan of the debacle that was on full display, the Ravens versus the Titans in 2019. You remember, when Derrick Henry was running literal roughshod over our entire secondary, linebacker crew, defensive line, just running them into the ground. Y'all remember? Y'all remember that, right? That's what I'm scared of. I don't need a repeat. I don't. With Calais in there, it was almost like night and day when it came to the run game. And some people might throw it, well, statistically, I mean, it was only a little better. The eye test tells you what you need to know. Yeah, listen, every time after that game when we went against Derrick Henry, when Calais was in the game, they were shutting him down. Now, there was that game where they came back and beat us, right? But I believe Calais went out of that game. And as soon as Calais went out of that game, they ran roughshod over us and came back and won. So that's my point. That's my point. But what do you guys think? Do you think I'm tripping? Do you think that Michael Pierce and Justin Madubuike can be the center or anchors of this defense in the interior? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if I'm tripping, let me know, all right? But once again, this is another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching, and it's been a crazy ride. I just want to tell everybody thank you. We're literally at 401 episodes. We are consistently putting out 2 episodes a day, and we're giving you content nonstop every single day. Hard work, and dedication. But none of it would be worth anything if you guys didn't support the channel. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the supporting DMs. Thank you for the nice comments. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, because it means the world to me, and I never want anybody to believe for 1 second that I take it for granted. You know what I mean? We're almost at 4,000 subscribers. We haven't even been at this for an entire year yet. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, and we're not even at a year. We've got to interview Lamar Jackson. We've got to work with Ing Raven. It's been an amazing, amazing 10 months. And I'm looking forward to it becoming 1 year. So once again, I just wanted to say thank you for everybody for the support. I love you guys. And big ups. You know what I'm saying? My fellow Wunderkins. But once again, that's the Wunderkind Show. If you would like to donate, help, leave comments, you know what to do. Bottom of the screen, QR code. Cash App is $, the Wunderkind Show. Patreon's also in the description of every video that we do. That'll be down there, right? But y'all have a wonderful evening. This is Nitro signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.